it for worth 10,000, 15,000, but do the job of an SLR don't want to do. Forget the controls, even the basic, the need for it will not be applied from a point of view. So there is where it lies. So people who are vivid travelers, apart from going to Bandipur and let's say Hebbal Lakes or maybe down south trip, fine. But people who really go for the weathered travel, maybe trekking and going into monsoon regions, that's a problem. You definitely face. In fact, forget Leh Ladakh, even sometimes you climb up a big hill station and you go there, sometimes your battery will die down fast. Even if Ooty or Kodaikanal you start going, you might have problems like this. But you never face these problems on SLR. It's not because of the battery or the sensor, it is a complete shield which is there, which is protecting it. Okay? Some of the points which you have highlighted, what are the demerits of using a point and shoot? Something else which I have to cover? Zoom, yes. So what is the zoom that is there in your point and shoot camera today which is limiting you? Yes? Optical zoom. Yes, how much? That's what I'm asking you. What is that zoom which is there? Which you feel? Yes.
3 to 5x optical zoom.
8x is the maximum. Yes. 24x. Yes. 26x. Yes. Option next. Who wants 28? Okay, 26, 1, 2, 3. Done. Do you feel that 26x is a limitation? What is the power of a 26 optical zoom? Can you just imagine what is the distance that you're talking about? Okay. We're talking about 24x or 26x, not a telescope. Yeah. Maybe when you enter your gate, you could see the second building from the entrance. Oh, more than that. More than that. A 26x would almost take you close to, let's say, 50 meters or more. Somewhere between 50 to 80 meters it would take you. So that's the reach your point and shoot is giving you. So who said zoom is a problem? But zoom is a problem on a basic camera. You have 3x, 4x, 5x. Pardon? Yes. Very, very valid points. I'm giving you a 1000cc bike. Okay? And I'm keeping the meter which will almost touch 200 kilometers an hour. Do you think it will really give you the kind of comfort which you have to actually have even at 100 kilometers? How many of them have actually tried to rip bikes on 80 kilometers or 90 kilometers on, let's say, a 4-stroke bike as against 180 cc of Pulsar or a Bullet? Maybe so, guys. What do you feel so comfortable on a Bullet? Even at 110, 120. Stable what is stable? Bike is running. Yes. There's no vibration. You don't get that shake in your handle. It's so steady. The vehicle doesn't move here and there. There's no fear of fall. Those bikes, light bikes, may anytime take off. The Bullet will not. It's precisely what is to be talked about here. The extent is given. But what is the problem with that? It's because what is capturing is on a very, very low scale. Now, talking about x, or let's say 1x, 2x, what's happening? 2x is what? What is that x? What wide angle?
The widest angle
Of?
of the lens. If it's a 24 to 240 mm, it's a 10x.
Okay, yeah. So, have you understood what he just told? No. Okay. In point and shoot cameras, what they do is they keep a limitation. Let's say, for example, brand A and brand B is there. Okay. Now, brand A gets a news that brand B is going to give you 5x. Now, the hook or crook I should give you 5.1x. So, what do? I work with the reverse book. Reverse engineering is what they do. They decide on what the cost is, what could be the maximum expenditure for the lens, what the size should be, and break down that to give you a zoom. Now next point is a 24 zoom on brand A might be equal to a 25 zoom on a brand B. Somebody spoke about 26x. Your friend has a 24x camera. Does it mean that you're inferior to him? No. Practically speaking, you both are the same. Numbers are different. Practically, your numbers wise, yes, you are a superior person, 26x. But your image will almost reach to something where he will reach. Is that number which is taking an edge. What's basically happening is the capturing medium is same. The size of the sensor is same. The more you try to magnify it, you're trying to reduce the number of pixels. It's going to magnify that image and going into the image. Let's say, for example, this is a complete frame which I'm going to shoot. You have a camera. How many MP is it? How many megapixels? 12.1. So let's say this gentleman's camera is going to generate this frame with 12.1 megapixels. Okay? Which means every single point in this frame will account for the 12.1. Okay? The moment I'm talking about 2x, you're actually magnifying the image and what you're seeing here twice. Okay? The megapixel count is dropping. You're talking about 24x. You're literally shooting on some 800 pixels or maybe maximum 2 megapixels would be something great. That's the reason why you get those grains, noise, shake, everything, whatever is there. And sometimes that becomes worse than your 3 megapixel camera on your mobile.
You're talking about digital zoom or
Optical zoom. Optical zoom.
but because optical
Digital zoom is not to be considered as a zoom. Forget it. But even your optical zoom at 24x cannot handle. Your capturing medium cannot handle that much. Now this hall has a capacity of let's say 250 seating. Maybe let's say another 50 comes, they stand here and there. Another 500 walk in. What do you do? Okay, there's no answer. There's tough to handle it. But as a number, yes. Number of participants today for the workshop was 1,000. It was a big success. Tomorrow the mail is there in the inbox. But how effective was it? Was everybody comfortable? Reality hurts. That's the entire point I'm trying to make. A 24x or this sensor will not be able to handle it. But yes, if you're trying to shoot on a tripod, it would be much stabilized. Very, very stabilized. But not the perfect shot. As compared to your handheld conditions, at 24 you will get a better image definitely when trying to keep it on a steady surface and shoot. Because you're reducing the amount of minute shake which is available. So even though the capturing is done on a very, very low scale, but at least what is captured, you are at least bound to get that much. But the moment you are doing it on handheld conditions, a small shake at that distance on a small sensor would take it off. Yes? Okay.
You will say that there is no standard on the X they measure. How they go with it.
It is brand specific. Brand specific.
So the standard
Pardon?